this is Perspective on 11 Square TV. I am Taiwo Anifowose. Ahead of the 2019 presidential elections, political parties have begun sales of nomination forms, with the APC pegging its cost at 45 million naira and the PDP at 12 million naira. The ADP is giving out its form free to women and those with physical disabilities. Since Nigeria is a two-party system, our focus is the ruling APC and the PDP. Comparing the APC's 45 million naira cost to the PDP's 12 million naira cost. Let's take to the street to hear what folks have to say about this development. Comparing the APC's 45 million naira cost for the presidential nomination form and the PDP's 12 million naira, let's have your take on that.
Well, the money is much, it's outrageous because of that posed a question to the bill that was signed to London to York to run. So many young people cannot afford to, pay that money because the politicians said they are too corrupt. That's why President Muhammad Buhari is fighting the corruption as well. But the money is too much. 45 million naira, it shows that the young people cannot afford to pay that money. So the rich become richer, the poor people become poorer. So they won't be able to afford the money, and as a result of that, there's no opportunity for them to run. So the politicians themselves, they continue to be, making people to be wallowing in poverty. But that money is too much. At least if somebody wants to, pay money for nomination form, it should have been more than 5 to 6 million naira. But 45 million naira is so outrageous. It's too much. It's too much. I don't support that.
Why even picking a form with such amount of money? It's too much. If it is like before, like last election, 2015, I think it was about 5 million for the presidency. Then did about 2 million plus for the governors. That's way back. Why going to 12 million? It is still that sense of creating difficulty for anybody to contest with them. Because I want to look at it from when Obama was in the government. I overheard him said that the 20th century problem demands 21st century problem demands 21st century solution. And the ages we are now of the age of this of 21st century, there are so many youth, so many young men who has got what it takes, technologically wise, economic solutions, but money, which is fund, is barrier. And if you look at it as a civil servant, how many years will you have to save 12 million, not to talk about 45 million? It will take a whole lot of years. So you shouldn't have gone up to that.
To me, I would say that's a huge amount because imagine someone who has the intention, of ruling Nigeria well and does not have the amount. So, that person will not be able to pay for that. So they should try as much as possible to do it in such a way and manner that people will be able to, they should reduce the amount so that everybody will be able to go into it and develop everything. Because if you are increasing the money, the nomination fee like that, you see, not everybody, is buoyant to that extent. So it should be reduced drastically so that good people will be able to venture into the post and do something for us, because the money is too high in the sense that all the rich political elites can only be the one occupying all the seats because of the money. But if you want to be just, you need to also, and you are carrying along the masses, so you need to beat the price down for everybody to have access to to play politics and to also be take part in their political activities surrounding in their environments.
Political parties have released their election schedules and the timetables and asking aspirants to pick up nomination forms, with the PDP pegging it at 12 million naira and the APC at 45 million naira. Tell us about it.
Now, of course, it's the same monetization of the political process. You know why they fixed this without looking back? Because those who participate in politics are those who have stolen so much money from the public till. So when you say 45 million, people like us are saying, wow, where do we get that? For them, it's chicken feed. It's nothing. But you know, there is nothing we can do about it. Because the same people who call the shots are the ones who peg this. Again, to oust a lot of people out of it. People are wondering why Nigeria has remained where it is. When we have brilliant people, we have people who travel out of this country and they make so much difference. But the political space has emasculated them and reserved the space only for a cabal, a few people who have stolen money. Does it not surprise you? I read that the governor of Ogun State has just finished a 2-term as governor. Now he wants to be senator. Those who were senators want to be governors. Those who have been governors want to be president. So it's a space that they have reserved for themselves and their family.
I think it should be open. Open in the sense that it is a service. It's not necessarily a venture where somebody will talk about investment. It's not about investment. It's about service. The 45 million naira is a plot to create difficulty. I mean, very difficult opportunity for anybody whose interest would want to be in politics. 45 million. How many of us are even living well? Our GDP, if you look at it, many of us are living below $1. Families cannot, many of them cannot even afford school fees. There are so many pressures that will make it very difficult. It's not going well with us.
Okay, does that not make corruption even greater than,
Greater or no greater, are we ready to fight corruption? Nigerians enjoy corruption. In fact, what gives us life is corruption. Corruption is a deviation from the norm. In Nigeria, we are experts at deviating from the norm. When you ask people to follow the norm, you are an enemy. So let's not talk about what is the fight against corruption. Who is fighting corruption anyway? If the General Buhari says he's fighting corruption, I challenge him to make his records public as to how much has been expended on his health each time he has gone to the UK. I challenge him to expose the grass cutter who, instead of being tried, was just pushed out of office and his cousin was made SSG. I challenge him to look at the records of Amechi in Rivers, to look at the records of Fashola in Lagos, to look at the records of several governors who are ministers in his cabinet today. I challenge him to dare to look at the allegation that said Abba Kyari, the chief of staff, collected over $15 million from MTN to make them avoid prosecution. My dear, we are not fighting corruption. We are papering over it. It's something that we want to hear. It's embroidery. It's something that is trending. The truth of the matter is that Nigerians don't want to fight corruption. We are enjoying it. That's where we are.
You've got to get money to go into politics. This godfatherism in politics, Nigerian politics, is very bad. If we are really practicing democracy, let's look at the Western world, the Western countries. What are we really looking up to from them? The 45 million naira, how many can afford it? Is it some of us that don't have job? Is it those that are even working that are not paid? The business environment is very, very hostile. The economy of this country is not giving opportunities for people to make money from outside politics to go into politics. So placing 45 million by APC is out of it.
Despite the outrageous amounts, the president has had a group of persons pick up his nomination funds. If at all the 45 million naira benchmark has to be put in place, the government should try a little bit to sponsor the young individual. However, you can't expect to be in Party A and opt for someone in ruling Party B to sponsor your political ambition in Party A. You just have to fit in the right place. And that's it on Perspective. Join me next week. I'm Offem-Oke. Thank you for watching.